On behalf of NEC, I'd like to welcome you to Immersion Plus, a digital symposium happening live in the cloud. Before we commence, I'd like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land on which we all live today. I would also like to pay my respects to elders both past, present and future. Immersion Plus is a completely contactless event where we combine humanity and technology to create new value for customers, partners and citizens. To immerse yourself in the conference, simply click on any room or piece of content and walk right in. Here's a taste of what's happening throughout the day. At Immersion Plus, we have 3 keynote speeches in the auditorium by Mike Walsh, Dylan Alcott and Mike Murdoch. In the exhibition hall, we have 20 industry booths with a range of fascinating displays and live attendees that you can visit. We also have a multitude of panels, discussions and industry chat rooms you can visit and even take part in. To see the full scope of what's happening today, go to the schedule board near the entrance of the exhibition hall. From business to government, from customers to society, Immersion Plus is your opportunity to take a look at what we can achieve together to orchestrate a brighter world. We hope you enjoy the day. NEC, orchestrating a brighter world.
Well, welcome everyone to Immersion Plus, and thank you very much for taking the time to join us today. We trust your experience in this virtual environment will be a positive and inclusive one. My name's David Borean. I'm the head of NEC's brand and customer experience team, and I'll be interacting with you quite a bit through the day. Let me also begin by acknowledging the traditional owners of the land that we meet on here today and pay my respects to elders past and present. Immersion Plus is an opportunity for NEC Australia and NEC New Zealand to invite customers, partners and colleagues to embrace the best of humanity and technology. It's a mix of live, on-demand and interactive sessions, served to you in a very easy self-paced environment. Shortly, we're going to commence our first live presentation, but throughout the day, you'll have plenty of opportunities to visit other sessions, like our Let's Talk on Demand sessions, and that particular environment is available in this auditorium by clicking into the other tab, or really interesting virtual exhibits, or even you can connect with the presenters that are speaking, sponsors, or our executives from NEC in our virtual networking lounge. Throughout the day, if you do have any technical issues, please visit the desk in the lobby area and click on Help. To kick off Immersion Plus, it's a great pleasure to introduce our President and CEO of NEC Australia and New Zealand, Mitsuhiro Maruka, who will set the scene for NEC's role in value creation for customers and for society.
"2020 has been a year like never before across Australia. It began the year with horrific bushfire spreading across many parts of New South Wales, Victoria, South Australia, and Queensland. Lives lost, homes and business, community in ruins. Then the floods, so many lives and livelihoods placed in jeopardy, and such a difficult time for people who are, in many cases, only just recovering from the devastation of bushfire. And then the triple whammy. COVID-19 hits a global pandemic, and our country, like so many around the globe, is in shutdown. But in Australia, we are exemplary in working through COVID. We flatten the curve faster and better than most across the world. Despite a few hiccups, we had eyes of the world looking at us and how quickly we moved toward getting the economy back on track. Right now, we continue to manage challenges regarding COVID, but with continued commitment from state and federal governments, and we as citizens, we must get through this. Many businesses moved entire workforces to work from home, a feat never previously attempted at scale. And our government and economy went into rebound mode. Since then, we have been rebounding, working in many new ways, dealing with new challenges, and setting ourselves to be the resilient nation we all know Australia is. NEC Corporation arrived in Australia back in late 1960s. For the last 50 years, NEC Australia has shown its resilience and grown together with community as an Australian company. 1970s through 80s, the company pioneered many new consumer products with a household name in many categories. 1990s through 2010s, NEC became the first company to launch a mobile phone in 1994. Now, the age of digital transformation through our world-leading AI and biometrics, we have helped provide public safety services to citizens. We have helped government transform to the digital world. We are bringing new solutions for intelligent smart transportation and advanced communication like 5G towards safer and smarter communities. So 2020 is a proud milestone year for NEC, 50 years of commitment to customers here in Australia. We continue to innovate, to grow, to be a strong employer of people in this community. And importantly, we continue to serve customers with current and future technology challenges. The commitment to customers is underpinned by three key elements: trust, leading technology, and providing tangible outcomes and benefits. We like to describe ourselves as a creating value company through co-creation with customers by bringing the best of humanity and technology together in order to orchestrate a brighter world. Our future is bright. We continue to serve and engage with all levels of federal, state, and territory governments. We also have a solid commitment to many large enterprise customers and long-term channel partners in post-COVID era. So in opening today, now more than ever, we are here to create value together with you, our partners, and our customers. We believe our future lies in digital experiences, offering anything as a service, and creating unique customer experiences through our technology, like contactless solutions in this post-COVID environment. Speak more about NEC, our scale, our capability, and the power of digital inclusion. I'd like to introduce Kiko Kumagai, Senior Vice President and President of NEC Corporation Global Business Unit. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NEC Immersion Plus. My name is Kiko Kumagai, Senior Executive VP of NEC. Today, I would like to talk to you about what NEC does and what kind of value we bring to the world. At NEC, we aim for the world of digital inclusion. Digital inclusion means a world where the power of digital makes everybody in the world shine. This world becomes an efficient and safe and fair place for everybody with the power of digital. That's what we strive for. This is our corporate brand image, orchestrating a brighter world. And below that, what you see here is our purpose. The purpose of NEC is to contribute to the society by bringing solutions in safety, security, fairness, and efficiency. Everything that we do ties to one of these four, if not all, of these items to make this world a better place for all of us. As we all know, we're now transferring ourselves into a world of new normal caused by the coronavirus. The new normal is going to be definitely different from what it was in the past. There will be changes in the people's behavior and lifestyles. You know, we used to have a lot of travel and a lot of face-to-face meetings. These will definitely decrease because there will be more demand shift towards safety. And therefore, having face-to-face meetings could be more productive, but in terms of safety, doing it online would probably be more preferred compared to the past. Likewise, there will be lots of changes in the social system. The access of people to education or healthcare is becoming more and more important, so that we have to make sure that the governments provide fairness in the access to all the people in terms of the available informations. And also, I think it is important where the coronavirus has taught us the importance of visibility and traceability of people, so that at times of crisis, immediate actions can take place. And what makes this happen in terms of the new normal and what facilitates it, the key is digital transformation. Digital transformation is going to be the key where everything will become much more efficient and safe, so that people can actually enjoy the new normal that we are going to face in the near future. The role that NEC plays in digital transformation are in two key areas. One is connectivity, and the other is personalization. Connectivity means that everybody in the world, every information in the world are connected. And this is very, very critical because all the solutions start by collecting data. And in terms of collecting data, the key is that everything has to be connected. At NEC, we take pride of starting as a communication company back in 1899, where we started to serve the telecom industry. In 1964, we were the first one in the world in terms of having a world's first satellite broadcast simultaneously. Actually, in 1964, the Tokyo Olympics was televised real-time throughout the world based on the technology provided by NEC. The submarine cable that we have installed so far, the length of it goes around the Earth 7 times. So we have a lot of leading-edge technologies in the telecom industries. And now we're entering the era of 5G. And 5G makes everything much, much faster, and the connectivity in a much more multiple connections, and the latency at a much, much lower rate than it used to be. And therefore, it really makes the digital transformation accelerate and make it happen. And NEC plays a key role in this area because we have been working on the leading edge technology of around 5G for many years, because we have been in the industry for a long time. As you know, in order to create value, we have to collect data. And in the past, because of the limitation, we could only collect limited amount of data, and that had to be analyzed in many times manually and processed through a batch process, and therefore it was limited. But now, because of the use of 5G, the enormous amount of data can be collected. And then that enormous amount of data can be analyzed and turned into solutions by the help of AI. And NEC plays a major role in this whole process of digital transformation and value creation because we are heavily involved in the 5G technology and also in the AI technology. The second area is personalization. Personalization adds value to services. And so it is very critical in today's world where the needs are becoming more diverse and more unique, so that more and more the demand will be towards personalized services. But as we all know, personalization can become cumbersome and costly. But with the help of AI, this is now becoming much, much easier and much more effective. We take pride in our history because we have been working on AI for a very long time. We started in AI back in 1960, where we first introduced our technology of reading the postal zip code automatically by recognizing the characters by the use of AI. So that was the beginning of our entry of the AI world. And ever since then, we've been working on machine learning, deep learning, and all the leading and cutting-edge technologies that you see today are the areas that we work on and we continue to invest in. And one outcome of our AI technology is our biometrics technology. We've always been ranked #1 in the world in facial recognition. And our biometric solution also involves other kinds of recognition, such as iris, fingerprints, voice, and acoustic recognitions. So all these biometric identification helps to create solutions in personal identification, which lead to personalization, and also to security solutions. One example is our solution that we provide at Narita Airport, where a pre-registered passenger can arrive at the airport and go to the check-in counter and have the person's face recognized, and then can go through the baggage drop and security check all the way up until boarding the gate without having to show the passport nor the boarding pass. So it provides much higher efficiency to the airports and airline facilities, but also it provides security and it provides convenience to the traveler. So it is a great solution and is an outcome of our AI technology. We also do many things globally. A couple of years ago, we acquired a company in the UK called Northgate Public Services. And this company provides safety and digital government solutions in the UK, where it offers platforms to collect and analyze data in the areas of criminal case management or tax collection or public housing management. And these applications are now being transferred to the rest of the world, including Australia. About a year ago, we also acquired a company called KMD in Denmark. Denmark is a country that has always been one of the best in the world in terms of digital government. And KMD is the #1 provider of digital solutions to the Danish government. And what they do is to provide digital solutions in the areas of, for example, government administrations or education, or in the areas of banking. So lots of solutions in order to help digitalizing the government so that the government becomes more efficient and have fair access to everybody. So this technology is also being transferred to many other countries outside Denmark, where more and more the digital government requirement is becoming more and more important. So through all these, what NEC, again, aims for is the digital inclusion, a world where the power of digital makes everybody happy, makes everybody shine, so that this world becomes a better place for everybody and brings more excitement. And NEC continues to invest in the leading technologies so that we can contribute to the world through digital transformation focused in the areas of communication and AI. In closing, I would like to thank our customers and partners in Australia. We have been around in Australia for 50 years, and we're very proud of that. And our intention is to stick around for at least another 50 years. And we do have our strong commitment to the country of Australia, and we want to continue our investment so that we can contribute to Australia in providing the latest technologies in the areas of communications and AI and IT. So thank you for listening, and enjoy the rest of the session. Thanks.
Thank you very much for your presentation, Kiko-san. That was excellent, and thank you very much for taking the time to record that. Today, after each presentation, we'll be taking a short snap poll. It's 15 seconds, 10 to 15 seconds of your time, and that poll should be appearing on your screen right now in a moment. There it is. So if you look at the poll, 3 quick questions. Did the presentation add value to you today? And it's 0 to 5 choice. Question 2, I'm now more informed about the subject matter. Again, questions 0 to 5 response. Or question 3, I'd like to know more about this subject matter. If you can quickly take a moment just to tick a box there, we'll come back to you in a couple of seconds with those results. Shortly, I'll be introducing tech futurist Mike Walsh, who will present his view on what the world might look like post-COVID. So to do that, you head back into the auditorium and you just click on Join Mike's presentation. For now, let's take a look at the Snap poll responses. Let's see what they look like. They should be coming up on your screen now. Okay, so did this presentation add value to you today? Look, some really nice scores of 4 and 5 there, which is the majority of people. So thank you for that response. I'm now more informed about the subject matter. Again, about 38 and 31% are in the 4s and 5s there. So sort of 2/3 of the audience. And I'd like to know more about the subject. Well, it's a 50-50 response there. So we'll be doing those snap polls through the course of the day. Thanks everyone for your feedback. So now if you'd like to view Mike's presentation, click back into the auditorium. His presentation's coming on shortly. Speak to you then.